Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I'm Liliana, and in today's video, it's a hot trend right now on Instagram and TikTok. They call this the bomb cake. If you guys want to see how I made this, well, keep on watching. So the cake itself was super simple. It's basically a 6-inch cake that I stacked together, crumb coated, pop it in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and did my second coat to make sure that I have that very leveled cake. What I do is that I use acrylic discs, and if you guys haven't used that, I will highly suggest, especially if you're new, to use them. They're super easy to use, and they just make your cake really, really beautiful and just crisp at the top. So basically, once you did your crumb coat, you place a little bit of buttercream at the top, you place a parchment paper the same size as your cake, and then a little bit of buttercream at the top of that, and then you place your acrylic disc. If you do not have an acrylic disc, because they're kind of like a little bit expensive, pricey, and if you want to try it, you can also use a cake base, and then the part where it's glossy, just place that over the parchment paper. So that's a great way to kind of try it out, and if you like it, then you can go ahead and then splurge and then spend on the acrylic discs. But that's a great way of kind of testing it out. So then I just topped the acrylic disc, and then I covered it with buttercream, and then removed the excess. Again, freezer 5 to 10 minutes, brought it back, took a knife, a small little knife, I heated up the knife, and then I went around at the bottom of the disc, gently removed the disc and the parchment paper, do not forget the parchment paper, and then just clean out the top and the sides, and there you go, you get a perfectly crisp cake. And then I wanted to do a little bit of texture, so I simply use plastic wrap, and then I smudged it a little bit, and with a little bit of buttercream, I just went around my cake, and that kind of gave it like a stucco texture. You don't really see it in the video, but it really gives a nice texture. It's like stucco. And then to finish the look of the cake, I did a splash effect. So basically that is simply using a brush and some metallic edible paint. Make sure that it's edible. And if it's not liquid enough, just add a little bit of vodka or lemon extract. In my case, in the video, I used rainbow dust. At this point, they should sponsor me. Rainbow Dust, if you see this video, please sponsor. This video is not sponsored whatsoever, but this product is amazing. They also have it in gold and many other colors, so this is really, and this, by the way, it's already in a liquid form, but sometimes I find that it's a little bit too thick for airbrush, so I just liquefy it a little bit with vodka or lemon extract, and in this case I wasn't using an airbrush, but I was using my brush, so it was a little bit too thick for that particular technique, but using vodka or lemon extract is just perfect. So that was for that. And then for the ball, I used candy melts, but you can also use chocolate, and I have this really cool mold. So I just heat up my candy melts. Make sure that you do it 30 seconds at a time, whether it's candy melts or chocolate. In the micro, 30 seconds, mix, 30 seconds until everything is melted. And then you place them in here. I close the whole entire thing like so. I put some elastics just to make sure that it doesn't open up. And then I went around to make sure that the whole entire ball was covered. Pop it in the freezer until it hardens completely. So that's kind of a little bit touchy. If you have time, put it in the fridge. I didn't have time. I had a lot to do that day, so I speed up the process with the freezer, which worked perfect for me. So once the chocolate or the candy melts has set, obviously it's going to be closed like this. I gently remove both ends, and then you get that perfect sphere. And then at the top, I glued a little piece of fondant, and I used a little bit of that candy melt to stick it together. And I covered the entire sphere with edible glitter by Wilton. There's a lot of beautiful products out there. You don't have to use this one. And they're just like very, very shiny and glittery and very, very pretty. So just use a clean brush, and then you go over your chocolate sphere, and then you get that really, really pretty shiny glitter effect. I like Wilton because it works very well with chocolate. So yeah, so I like that. And again, it's not sponsored, but at this point they should. So yeah, I use this, and everything that I'm using, I will try to link it in my description box down below, so you can go ahead and look at that. And then I glued that chocolate ball on top of my cake using a little bit of buttercream. It stabilizes very well, and don't forget that that cake will be in the fridge. So the buttercream will set and that ball will not go anywhere. And I also glued this cute little sign which says Feliz Cumpleaños, which is available in my Etsy shop. I also give the option of bonfide and happy birthday for any other languages. And to glue this, you can use a little bit of gel food coloring, but I used a little bit of the candy melts that I had left, and it just glued that very, very nice. And by the way, they come in different colors, so you can choose your own glitter color for this. And I also finished the look with these at the top. So this is really cool. I couldn't show it in the video, obviously, because it was for the client. I wasn't gonna like light the thing to show it in the video. But what's cool is that once you light it up, that's what it does on the cake, and it really gives that cool bomb effect. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell button so you get notified of all the videos that I put up. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. This is cool. Liliana.